Alright folks, I'd like to introduce a new guest to the channel. Like to welcome him. This man has been going crazy in the streets.
Yeah.
Killing shows, killing tracks. Man, who we got, man? Tell him who you are.
It's your boy Black Mexico, man. Straight from San Antonio, man. You know, I'm in the building. Straight out of Different Heights, Texas, east side to be exact. Let me go ahead and clear that for y'all boys.
Bitch, I'm the one. I hear that shit from the people. I got that glow like I'm Leroy. You can't compete, boy. I'm certified as a D-boy. I'm really serving that ether. I'm in your speaker. I give the rap game a seizure. They can't believe I'm the teacher. We finally made it. I know they mad and they hate it. Shit, look what the world created. It don't amaze me. None of these niggas can fade me. Squash a nigga like some gravy. Fuck entertainment. Still trapping like the 80s. Calling plays Troy Aikman. Slanging bricks, Tom Brady.
All right, man. So before we get into your music and everything you got going on right now, I want to take, you know what I'm saying, your fans and the viewers into, you know, before the music. So let's talk about your childhood growing up, man. Go ahead and just describe that for us.
My childhood, it was good in bad times, you know what I'm saying? It was a struggle here and there, you know what I'm saying? But my mom made a way, you know what I'm saying? So rest her soul, I lost her. But other than that, it was, you know what I'm saying, a normal life, trying to make something happen.
And let's talk about, you know, any siblings and anything like that.
Yeah, I got 2 sisters, and my brother, which he passed away too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, well, condolences, man.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that. Now, how was, you know, your relationship with your parents? You said you just lost your mom, right?
Yeah, mom.
And you know, how was that growing up for you?
Shit, that was my best friend. You know what I'm saying? That was like, beyond my mom, that was the best mom, you know what I'm saying? But everything, that was my go-to person and everything. But, I mean, other than that, I mean, with my pops, we was alright, you know what I'm saying, to a certain extent, because he was in and out of my life. So, but other than that, I mean, it was alright with him.
Did him being in and out of your life, did that have an impact on you in any way, as far as like negativity-wise?
I feel like it did, yeah. I feel like it did in a way, because it pushed me to the streets more to really find out how to be a man, you know what I'm saying? Because it's only so much your mom can show you, a woman can show you, you know what I mean? So I felt like, yeah, it pushed me out there, because I went to look for a father figure, and the father figures or the idols that I was looking at was doing the negative shit, but I thought that was live, you know what I'm saying? So you know how that goes.
Yeah, man, definitely. You just said some good stuff right there, because a lot of especially black males growing up, man, the dude that we idolize, a lot of times it's the dude that's pushing, you know what I'm saying, in the hood,
for sure.
that had the ribs, that had the jewelry, you know what I'm saying. We look past the squares, the nerds.
And it messes up. I feel like we're looking at it in a good way, but we don't look at it as the bad way to how they getting it. You see what I'm saying? All we see is the gold rims, the bad girl in the car, and it's like, on a lot of money, it's like, oh yeah, man, that's tight. I want that, but at the end of the day, we really don't, you know, coming up, we're not looking at it to like, damn, what's really, how are they getting that? You know what I mean? What's really behind the scenes behind that shit?
Most definitely, man. Now let's talk about, you grew up on the east side in the Denver Heights. What was some of the, you know, the stuff that you got to witness that really like opened your eyes up?
Oh man, shit. Man, I was really like, to be honest, man, I was a trap baby. Like when I say a trap baby, like I had hit a certain age to where I was already in the streets, like really trying to make some money, to make something happen. You know, mom and them gotta eat all the time. You know, so I felt like she was doing it. I was the man of the house. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, so being in that trap life, being in that trap world, that's a whole different world. You know what I'm saying? I start to see really the underground shit that people don't see, people don't talk about, people scared to talk about, or people just don't feel comfortable talking about. You know, so I seen some wild shit. Like I've seen. As far as like killing or somebody getting shot, like that's normal, you know what I'm saying? But I've seen like people actually want to trade their kids and shit, you know what I'm saying, for that type of stuff. Like babies, like actually come to you with babies and be like, hey, can you help me and do something for my child, you know what I'm saying? Because I can't do nothing, man, I'm sprung out, you know what I'm saying? But I respected them, because they could have did anything else, but they wanted they came to me and they felt like they were comfortable for me to help them. You know what I'm saying? So I seen some wild shit in my life fucking with that shit.
Now let's transition into school life. You know, did you like school growing up?
Oh yeah, for sure. I was the man of the school in the jock. I played every sport. Then I had all the girls liked me. Then I used to dance back in the day and all that crazy shit.
What schools did you attend?
I went to Martin Luther King, I went to as far as elementaries and shit like that. I went to P.S. Stewart. I went to Smith. I went to Martin Luther King. I went to Sam Houston. I went to Highlands. Shit like that.
Did you graduate from high school?
No, I ended up going down to penitentiary.
Oh man, you know. All right, man. So like before, you know, you got into the streets or anything like that, before you started rapping, what were some of your dreams growing up?
Man, really, my thing was playing basketball, so I really wanted to be playing ball, but you know what I'm saying, I'm balling in a whole other kind of way in a whole other kind of league.
Now, what was the reason that you decided to walk away from, you know, your hoop dreams for dope dreams?
To be honest, bro, like I say, it was struggle times, man, and it came to a part where it got so real in the field to where it was like, man, I got tired of seeing my mom working these jobs, you know what I'm saying? Like, she get out working and she got to come home, barely get her rest and go right back to another job, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I'm waking up, taking my sister to waking her up, getting her dressed, and I got to take her to school, come back, get myself dressed, go to school, and we need money, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, I got to a point in age in my life where I was like, man, fuck it. I can go get it. I can do what I need to do. You know what I'm saying? So I jumped out there. You know what I mean?
So at what point in your life did you fall in love with this thing we call hip hop?
Man, to be honest, man, like I say, when my dad was around, he used to mess with music. He used to rap. You know what I'm saying? So, and he used to dance and shit. But I guess music always been around me. For my auntie used to say that she used to. When I would cry or anything, they would put me in my little thing and the car seat and put me in front of the TV and I wouldn't even talk no more. Like I would stop crying and everything and just watch, you know what I'm saying, and fall asleep. So I guess I just been, you know what I'm saying, it just been there for me, you know what I mean?
So who were the dudes that Black Mexico was jamming in your Walkman or in your stereo, man, the rappers, man, like, you know, when you started coming up?
That was Oh, for sure, I would say Gucci, man. I would say for sure Jeezy. That's for sure. T.I., Future, shit like that. I mean, they was the ones I was jamming to.
Now we gonna transition. Where does the name Black Mexico come from?
My name is actually official. Or when I say official, it's not like a makeup name. My mom is Hispanic and my dad's black. You know what I'm saying? So.
Do you ever get criticism because your name? Because some people, they'll look at you, they won't even be able to tell you. So is there anybody that look at you like, damn nigga, why the fuck you call yourself that?
No, I never had that. I never had nobody say nothing about it. Because a lot of people like know me, you know what I'm saying? So like, and they know me, like know me. So I deal with a lot of Hispanics and blacks, so motherfuckers already be knowing.
And that's another thing I'm going to ask you. Has there been any Hispanic artists that you met and maybe been kind of like, man, what's up with the name? Like, has anybody, you know what I mean? Have they said anything about it or not at all?
They know, you know what I'm saying? Like, they already know me, so it's like, I don't know.
Now, do you feel like with your name, do you need to grow your Hispanic fan base a little bit more?
Yeah, I believe so. But then again, I mean, I have a good Hispanic fan base too, because just off the strength of my family, you know what I'm saying?
So I want to ask you, like, I got put onto you earlier this year. Man, where did the crazy support come from? Like, people are really getting behind you, and that's rare to see for a new artist.
Shit, to be honest, we telling the truth, you know what I'm saying? It come from the streets, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I kept on 1,000 and did what I was supposed to be doing in these streets, and so a motherfucker know, you know, my reputation and how I carry myself, and so they hear when I rap about, they know it's for real. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just talking about a fairy tale or somebody else's dream or what else they talking about. People actually been around me and was able to trap with me and be in the spot with me, and so when I rap about it, they like, oh yeah, he doing that. I'm able to relate because I was in there with him. You know what I mean? So. The people already know what it is, man. I'm not selling no dream. I'm trying to keep it 100.
Man, that's all good. Why is it that you think the people gravitated towards you the way that they have?
Just because, like I just said, because I'm straight from the streets from them, with them. You know what I mean? And they know it. You know what I'm saying? I'm right there with them. So, and they able to relate. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about Bugattis and stuff like that. I'm actually talking about street shit. Actually talking about struggle. Actually talking about waking up and rolling up a blunt because I'm stressed out trying to think about how I'm gonna get some money this next few minutes. You know what I'm saying? Or this next in this day, and motherfuckers do that shit every day. You know what I mean? So they able to relate to that.
Now, since you came on the scene, has there any artists that gotten jealous of you? You know what I mean? Or they act funny towards you, and when they see you, or online, or subliminals, anything like that?
Sometimes, but it be like you say, subliminals. It don't be no head up shit like that or nothing like that. But you know, at the end of the day, people gonna feel like that. But it's respect. You know what I mean?
That's good, man. That's good. So I want to ask you, and this is it's not something. It's kind of a pet peeve of me that I feel like that is kind of burning you out. Do you feel like you have to do a lot of shows? You know what I mean? Does it help or hurt you?
I feel like, to be honest, man, I feel like it helped me. I don't know about nobody else, because a lot of people was like, you shouldn't be doing this, you shouldn't be doing that, you shouldn't be doing this. Well, me doing that has got me to where I need to be, where I'm at now. You know what I mean? So why stop something that, what they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Because I see a lot of artists, they do a lot of shows, you know what I mean, every week. And some of them, they don't benefit. But you say you're benefiting from it, so I can see, you know what I mean.
I mean, everybody's different, you know what I'm saying? Every artist's different. Everybody's going to rock with certain people different.
Do you feel like you should cut back on the amount of shows that you're doing?
To be honest, man, I already did, like, you know, and I don't know being cocky or anything like that. I just know my self-worth, and I know where my music stand at right now. So I told everybody, like, hey, I'm not doing no more free shows, you know what I'm saying? Like, I need to get paid for my music because I'm keeping it 100, you know what I'm saying? We're not finna just, you know what I'm saying, be just doing this shit for free.
And it's good. That's a good segue. Do a lot of the promoters, have they been trying to take advantage of you, you know what I mean, off the strength, like not trying to pay you for this?
No, not really. I don't think so. Like, I don't feel like it, because if I feel like anything like that, I'm gonna tell them. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that know me, they'll tell you I'm up front. You know, I ain't even gonna let you play them type of games.
Now, that's good. That's good. Now, I want to ask you another thing, man. I see you do a lot of shows with, you know, saying some of your partners and stuff like that. What is your take on that? Like, because I see some people, they do get tired of the same lineup. So what is it about y'all that, you know, that makes y'all want to perform together a lot?
Everybody's always dropping music, you know what I'm saying? So even if they see us together, they're going to get different music. You're not going to get the same music all the time, and so you don't know what to expect with us. But you know, like, every time that you see, when you do see us, it's energy. We're going to bring it, you know what I mean? So that's why people already know, like, it is what it is.
Do you view any artists in the city as competition? Because I mean, it's a competition game, and some people intentionally try to compete.
Look at it like that.
Yeah. So do you view anybody as competition? Any of the rap peers?
No. I don't feel like it. I feel like if you got something and you hard, I feel like you ain't gonna do nothing but make me come harder. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like if there is competition, you ain't gonna make it competition, because you gonna bring out the more beast out of me. You know what I mean? So no, I don't feel like it is.
So I mean, so who's some artists in the city that you see that, you know, they're doing their thing right now that you want to work with, that you haven't got the opportunity yet?
Few people I want to work with, man. I want to work with Toonie Forbes. I want to work with Jay Hunt. I want to work with me and Skip Holden. I want to work with Skip. I want to get something. I want to get something done with Yoda. I want to get let me see. That four.
Yeah, I mean, it could be whoever, you know. You don't gotta go down the list. It's just, you know what I'm saying, some of the people that, you know.
Yeah, them right there. Them some good ones right there. Them the ones I've been wanting to work with.